Yo, welcome back to the Red or Blue Pill channel, people. Thank you for returning subscribers, members, and everybody in between. What we do here, if you are new, is go through creepy TikToks that make you question reality. Let's roll.
This is the turning point, and they've left us so many clues. It should be so obvious now. Freemasons. Donald Trump is now doing his talk at Charlie Kirk's funeral, and listen to what he says here.
I got to know him very well and saw immediately that Charlie was actually a master builder of people.
He is a master builder.
Charlie was actually a master builder of people.
It's a weird term to use in that sentence. Do you not like? He's specifically said master builder. I find that Donald Trump uses words that don't fit his speeches, and it is like he's trying to say something. Master builder.
What does that mean? Freemason master builder. Freemasonry is an ancient and honorable fraternity. The Master Builder is a title bestowed upon those who have demonstrated their commitment to the principles of Freemasonry and to their brothers in craft. Freemasonry has been in existence for centuries, and its members have had a profound influence on the development of our society. The Master Builder is a title of great respect, honoring members who have contributed significantly to the advancement of Freemasonry by their dedication and hard work. The Master Builder is a symbol of excellence and dedication to the craft, exemplifying leadership qualities, dedication to the service and devotion to the cause of Masonry. People find that hard to accept. That shooting was staged. You saw all the clues left for us. You saw the hats on the table, 3 of them. 4, 7. That's 11 times 3, it's 33. Charlie Kirk's name, C is 3. K is 11. Patel said that they had the man in custody for 33.
To the family of Charlie Kirk and honor his memory, I want to express my deep gratitude to President Trump. In 33 hours. 33 hours.
And if you listen to the numbers all added up at the court case for Tyler Robinson.
To the judge.
Polling case 251403576. State of Utah versus Tyler James Robinson.
33. I don't know how much more obvious we can make it. They've been leaving clues in plain sight for us, but we're now about to find out the truth when it comes to Freemasonry and all the good people that have been fighting for our freedoms against evil from this world. They're all about to come out from the shadows, and we're about to see the truth in plain sight.
Got to know him very well and saw immediately that Charlie was actually a master builder of people.
Did any of you see that Netflix?
I mean, there's a lot of signs going on this. So I've played quite a lot on it recently because I was away for a month, so I didn't see any of this. So you're probably seeing a lot of it in a short space of time. But there's a lot there. There's a lot there. What is it all about? And it's like really randomly. I always see 33. You know I do. But I started this video at 2:33. I looked at the time when I first started this video. Out of context, but that I just think there's a bigger thing at play with numerology. I really do. Like I think there's a lot to these symbolisms and numerology and what is being put in there. It feels like it's being orchestrated from something bigger, not just humans, man. Like it's like a very sophisticated machine. You know what I mean?
Film called Don't Look Up, this fictional tale of
I have watched that film. Don't Look Up.
An asteroid that's coming, and the astrophysicist warns society, and no one believes them. Everything I know about social media, politics, how people interact with science, and all the deniers out there, everything I know about that tells me that movie was instead a documentary.
They are threatening humanity. They're saying publicly, if you don't follow our new rules, our new system, then you won't be able to work. You won't be able to shop. You won't be able to live. If that's not control, then I don't know what is. They're planning on taking away all of your rights in front of your eyes. The only question stands, where are the humanitarian laws? Nowhere. They write the laws themselves for their own benefit. They create new ones that destroy your rights. But here's the truth. We hold the power. not them. They want to threaten your job. Let them. Let's see how long their system will last without the people. We'll stop instantly. It's time to unite as one. Not race against race, but humanity against evil. Wake up. When we stand together, their power crumbles.
Think about it. Today, it is you need a digital card to have a job in the UK. That's what they're saying. No digital card, no job. No job, no money. No money, you can't feed your family, etc., etc. Like this is before they've got anything in place. So can you imagine when there is this digital card in place and that digital card can go onto a chip and that chip can go in your hand or your head? You see where I'm going? And, the terms they're using right now is you must have this. There is no choice. You've got to have it. Like that I'm not okay with. You know what I mean? That's what I ain't got a problem with. I've got no problem with technology. I think there's great advancements and things that can be used for good for people that are in, a certain issue that can be fixed. Great. But yeah, I think technology is going to be used for control. And you can see it from a mile away. And I don't know if it's biblical. I don't know if it's man-made script, which they're playing out. I don't know if it's, the New World Order. I have no idea what it is. I see things and it just doesn't feel right. You know what I mean?
What? A meat.
No, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't know who it is.
You're in the sky. No way. Oh my God! Mate, that's insane! Whoa.
I bet you guys haven't heard about this. Italy's workforce has gone on strike for an entire week, making the country go on halt. Would you guess why they're doing this? Well, the society is sick of the government's endless support to that small Middle Eastern country that seems to have influence on the entire world. The Western governments want you to think they're bending over backwards for Palestine by recognizing them as a state, but we all know who really pulls the strings behind the scenes. When are Western countries going to stand up like Italy and Nepal? Probably never, because we're lame.
This woman is freaked out.
Yeah, I mean, I doubt that's been on the news. I don't watch the news, but it probably ain't been on the news, so I thought I'd stick it on here. Apparently, Italy is on strike. I don't know about that. Let me know if you know about that.
Because she says she's stuck in a matrix glitch.
I think I'm living in a simulation. I got this lamp a few days ago.
Okay.
And then I went to pick up my packages today, and there's another one. But that's not where it stops. I ordered a Domino's pizza today, and it arrived.
Okay.
And then an hour later, it arrived again.
Okay.
And I don't have to do it. They're like,
what if I told you that
It's really weird because I feel like I repeat years. It's really weird, but that like you have very similar things happen in life, and you look and you think, but it might be just giving you another chance to repeat the same thing, but do the right thing. You know what I mean? I feel like I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of repeating stuff in life, and it's about whether you make the same mistakes or not. Maybe I don't know.
research lab in Eastern Europe knows exactly what happens the moment that you die, and that their entire team mysteriously disappeared. This research group made a discovery so huge that it never even hit the news. This group went by the name VladTech, and basically they were doing stuff like experimental neuroscience, mapping consciousness, and AI integration. The crazy part is one of their secret projects called Project Denitas. Basically, the goal of this project was to capture the brain's activity the moment that death occurs. That means not near death, not after death, but literally the exact second that life ends. And if what they found is real, it literally changes everything that we think we know. This is getting long, so part 2 is coming in a second.
This is in Arizona.
Yeah, that's like the OA. I bet they do some dodgy experiments as well, like the OA. The OA, if you've not watched it, it's about basically people that have... No, I'm not going to give it away, actually. I'm not going to give it away. It's a really good box set. You should go and watch it. That's what I'm going to say. I'm just seeing some numerology going on in the corner as well.
Oh, no.
This is in Arizona.
And this really rich guy, he's a, what is it?
He's a Rothschild.
A Rothschild. He bought this town of Felicity and named it after his wife, Felicity.
Wait, is this real?
Who we think we ran into.
Should we make sure that this is real?
We visited it.
Go for tours in this place.
Oh, we did a tour. We did a tourify.
Why?
Tried to get us in the center of the pyramid, in the center of the thing, put our foot in the middle, save this thing and make a wish and then sign a contract. And I was like, and we were like, I'm not doing that. And she was like, well, it's the only part of the tour you have to do.
And they go,
to do the tour. And that's when we said, we don't want to do the tour anymore. We're going to leave. And she was pissed.
and then they said, she goes, this right here is the center of the world. They're out of here.
I'm
Whoa.
a tranny.
That is bonkers. Oh, here we go.
I'm a man.
You do not look in the mirror and not think you're beautiful.
I'm a man.
What is your obsession of the year?
Zac Efron is my obsession. He's here. What you don't know is that Zac Efron and I are the same person. We're not here. We're not actually here. It's like Janet and Michael. We are the same person. He just puts on his wig and a dress, and it's me, and you don't know that. And it's the greatest ruse of all time. He just puts on his wig and a dress, and it's me.
What in the Adam's apple? I wonder why they call it an Adam's apple, actually. It's a weird name, isn't it? Adam's apple. Adam's apple. Did Adam choke on an apple? Well, yeah, I don't know. Weird. It's a crazy world when you start questioning things.
Man.
What? That is from Back to the Future. Doc? What is that? That is not real, y'all. What is going on in our world?
Correct me if I'm wrong, and I just want to know if we're all on the same page, but everybody in Hollyweird has a kid that's trans. This is a list. Megan Fox has not one, not two, three trans. Robert De Niro, trans. Elon Musk, trans. Dwayne Wade, trans. Jennifer Lopez, trans. Jamie Lee Curtis, trans. Angelina Jolie, trans. This woman, trans. This woman adopted an African boy, turned him into a trans. Cher, trans. Ben Affleck, trans. Marlon Wayans, trans. Now you tell me, is it something in the water or is it something more?
That is a lot if that's true. I've not researched all of them, but that is a lot. I know about some of them, and does seem a little bit weird. I mean, when you think, you have a look around you and your street and the people that you know, and, I don't really know much of it. And your choice is your choice, by the way. Like, if the way you are, that's the way you are. But that's a lot, and I don't know. It just makes me wonder if there is some nefarious breed of a different species that doesn't have that's the same, just one, neutral gender, and they are infiltrating our celebrities and politicians like the lizards. But whatever it is, I don't know. But it is weird. Like, this world is weird. Like our sky is so weird. I just don't know what to believe. I mean, so much not right.
So how have we gone from this? I forgive him.
Doesn't feel real. It feels very real. Rehearsed. I don't, it might be real, I don't know, but I don't feel it.
Which was the 21st of September, and now 7 days later, we get this.
Nothing is changing, but I want to preface, we're not awkward. We're not like weird. We're not cringe. We're not going to be tweeting as if it's him. That's tone deaf and really disturbing. And anyone who does that is like morbidly off.
Hey, we're going to be doing about 5 more episodes a week now. So just tell the team and make sure that happens.
3 hours of this, 2 more hours of podcasting.
There is just something that just doesn't feel right. It feels wrong. It feels off. And I am trying so hard not to over speculate, But it's hard when stuff like this has been put out to us. It's just not normal. It doesn't feel natural. I feel like we're watching a performance. It's almost like we're watching a movie unfold right in front of our eyes. And it's things like this that make me think that Charlie Kirk's assassination is so much bigger than we could ever imagine.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly what I feel like. The world is just mental. Yeah. Yeah. And really, I mean, it just feels like it's been one big show for quite a while. And do you know what? I don't rule out that some very, very, very rich people have just got really, really bored in life and thought, do you know what? I'm going to have a bet that I could make the whole world into a big show. And they've just used all their money to take over celebrities and politicians and replace them with characters and just play out some show just for the crack. Literally just for the crack. And that's all we're seeing. Could be as that simple. I've seen it in movies where two rich people have had a bet about that they're going to take some rich guy, some poor guy, and swap places just for the crack to see if they could do it. Maybe these billionaires are really, really, really bored and just want to see some crazy stuff out in the real world and then see people like react to it. Like react, look, I'm sat here, I've got a lizard on my top and I'm reacting to the world. So maybe that's their entertainment. They just want to mess with everybody. Could be that simple. Or we could have a hostile takeover from lizards that are actually can talk and change their appearance and take over stuff. I don't know. But I know something, and that is the world doesn't feel real right now. And I don't know if it's because I've just woken up or because we've changed dimension or because some rich people have just decided to start putting on a show. I don't know.
Imagine.
Okay, guys, breaking news. There has just been not one, not two, but 3 mass shootings in the United States. I never thought we'd be doing 3 in the same video. The first is at a Mormon church in Grand Blanc, Michigan. Now, we don't know the shooter's identity or motive yet, but they are reportedly down. There are also multiple victims, which do also include children, and the church that it happened at is now on fire and burning down. The second mass shooting happened in North Carolina after a 40-year-old man pulled up to a waterfront bar on a boat and opened fire. He killed 3 people and he injured 8 more, most of which were just people on holiday. The man has been identified as Nigel Edge. He's been charged with multiple counts of first-degree murder, and police say that the attack was highly premeditated. Now, the third, all of which happened within about 14 hours of each other, was at the largest casino in Texas. A man opened fire at a number of people, killing 2, and 5 others had to be airlifted to hospital. The gunman fled the scene, but now police say that they do have someone in custody. Now, according to the Gun Violence Archive, there has now been 320 mass shootings in the U.S. this year alone.
Wow.
This is ridiculous. Don't you know who I am? My husband was President Dwight D. Eisenhower.
Did we elect a new president? No, asshole. He was the president a long time ago. Is he the one with the $20 bill?
If it weren't for the treaty my husband signed, none of this would be possible.
No. She's right. We owe your husband everything, Mrs. Eisenhower. I admire you very much. My name is Theta. What can we do for you?
I want to see what my husband helped accomplish. He never got the chance. I think it's only right that I do.
It's a weird triangle on the wall. Oh, no. No, it's not. It's on the screen.
How will you imagine?
That's a hybrid.
I didn't expect it to be beautiful.
That's another dog. In a way, you're as much a mother as the one who bore it. It's best not to think of it as a person and more as livestock. I was going to say a machine. A wonderful piece of technology that's going to save.
Humans are not machines. We're not technology to be used against our will.
Who runs your world now, maybe? The people or the machines? Which would last longer if the other suddenly disappeared? You say you admire my husband. Then you must know he would never have wanted this. He never would have sanctioned the end of the human race. Who said anything about ending the human race? You don't know. You haven't been told the plan. They are going to kill everyone and take the planet for themselves.
Yep. Who is taking the planet? Oh dear. Another one of these skies, look.
Pas me dire que c'est normal.
That's not real, y'all.
Cette séparation dans le ciel. Là, on a l'impression que le soleil est là-bas.
You can see a little bit of a rainbow type colour. Can you see it?
Alors qu'il est là.
And then whatever they're trying to cover. Frequencies.
Et me dis pas que c'est normal.
Weird
Là, il n'y a
stuff
rien de
going on.
normal. On va le ciel coupé en deux comme ça, en trois.
And it's all over the world. I've shown you quite a lot of videos. That's
Okay,
all over
this
the
is
place.
wild.
This is
So
wild.
we have a temple here, and we have homes. Like there's homes here, and I'm walking down the road. Fucking look at this. This is just casually here. This red granite statue, still halfway buried in the freaking sand.
What is that, people? That is buried under the mud flood. And that is some different looking human being with a big head.
Around these homes.
You need to dig that place up, but you won't be allowed because it's the cover up, literally. Where is she? The place is torn down.
Like, I'm in awe. You can't get more legit than this. And I don't know how they've just left it here. It is wild.
Why did God destroy the world? The reason why God destroyed the world is not because of humans, but because of something else. These people are called the Nephilim. Nephilim. Okay, so the Nephilim are children of angels and women. Okay, so what happened was that the angels who were supposed to watch humanity came down and saw, wow, these humans, these females are really beautiful. So what do? Well, they have sex with them, right? And then what happens? They have lots and lots of children. And what do these children do? These children enslave humanity. These people are called Nephilim, okay? So if you want to understand what happened, let's do a thought experiment. Let's just say that there's this group of superhumans called the Avengers. You know, Spider-Man, Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, okay? And they fight
Thor. Thor's Day is named after Thor. I'm going to keep repeating that because that blew my mind.
Thanos, and they save the world. And now what do? Well, they're bored, so they start to have lots and lots of sex. They have lots and lots of children. And these children now are like demigods, right? So what do? Well, they enslave humanity. But then what do? Well, they start fighting amongst themselves. Okay, so that's basically what happened. So God had to destroy the Nephilim because they are not natural. Angels and humans are not supposed to have sex with each other. And this creates a new power called the Nephilim. The problem, though, is the Nephilim are divine, and therefore they cannot be killed. So you can get rid of their mortal bodies, but now they become demons who live underground and are in the shadows. And guess what, guys? They're still here today. So these two societies, they believe the Nephilim are real, and they still control the world. The richest people in the world are actually Nephilim.
That's what I've been saying. I think they've been here all along, and they control, like, something's here, you know, from the start, and they do. They've got their, and they're going to be the richest in the world, and they're going to be the people that you see probably, and you know that yeah. That is what I've been saying, but like I'm winging it here, peeps. You know what I mean? I'm not a scholar. I'm not studying loads of stuff. I just think that AI's always been here, that there is gatekeepers that have always been here, and that they're here and around, and there's this, controlling it. But I also think Donald Trump's probably a time traveler.
Okay? Because they've been around for thousands of years, and therefore they're able to control
Yeah. Like if they have been around here thousands of years, they're way more advanced than us. Like we're here, we can't be here for more than 100 years, and then we probably get reincarnated and mind wiped, and we come back out like, oh, great, this is a good world. They are here thousands of years with the same mind. And this is probably what we see with the doppelgangers. That's why we see like the same people throughout history looking like people that are here today on our TV screens. You know what I mean? And that's why Donald Trump has a statue from the 1500s on a church in England along Putin, because they were here thousands of years ago. And they're all just playing their little part. We're just part of one massive Truman Show.
Development of humanity. Okay, so they call the Nephilim.
Who's the good guys? That's what I want to know. Where's the good guys? Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm looking for. I'm not sitting and waiting for somebody. I'm looking. Gonna go looking.
This is a theater where you're making it up as you go, and as you see how the audience reacts, you change the story, and you evolve the story, and you create the story. This is a theater production. But the important thing to understand about that theater,
And I'll go one step further. I think that they probably got control of time and space as well, and they can manipulate it and change it as they go along. You know what I mean? So if you don't suit whoever it is that's controlling it, you can just press the rewind button, do it all over again. And then, that's why you get your deja vus and Mandela effects and all that sort of stuff. CERN. I haven't seen many videos on old CERN for a while, actually.
theater is that in this case, I'm seeing something I've never seen before. And that is when they do this kind of theater, and when I say they, I mean the intelligence agencies. When they engineer a theater like this, they always, they like to mock the crowd. I have never seen the mockery this extreme. This is different. This is new. It's a joke. It's a joke that you would say, we have a manifesto, but it disappeared, but we know it existed and we think we might be able to get it. It's like, what are you talking? I mean, no experienced enforcement person would say that, could possibly say that with a straight face. I mean, it's a mockery, but then, it turns out he's got a roommate, the roommate is trans, they were lovers, but he told his lover, before this, and he did it on this, and and so they keep adding pieces to the story of who the alleged assassin is that make it more and more ridiculous and more and more ridiculous. And every time, and it's a way of mocking at the audience that they can get them to buy this.
I don't even know what's going on
You are the
there.
one that's going to be sorry.
Hello? What? Who are you? Where? My lucky number. What?
In 1985, reality was altered, and we've been living in an AI construct ever since that isn't quite a simulation or a parallel universe. And people are starting to figure this out now with the discovery of the movie Snake Eyes in 1998, revealing what just happened a few weeks ago on September 10th to a public figure in our world who has a very similar name to the person in this movie who got shot in the neck in the same spot. And his name in this movie was Charles Kirkland.
These connections keep getting weirder and weirder. So right at the end of this press conference where Kash Patel announces that they caught Charlie Kirk's killer, Tyler Robinson, Kash Patel ends it with Charlie Kirk, I'll see you in Valhalla.
Lastly, to my friend Charlie Kirk. Rest now, brother. We have the watch, and I'll see you in Valhalla.
Now, what's interesting...
Is that a time travel watch?
is that one of the pictures that they put out of Tyler Robinson shows Tyler Robinson in his bedroom next to his computer. On the computer is a picture of an island. That island is called Goat Island, and it's located in New Zealand that has a retreat called Valhalla.
Wow.
Isn't that weird?
End of the show, people. Thank you for watching. I appreciate the support. Have a good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you again tomorrow.